Hi, today we're going to talk about controlling your SmartThings devices with this device, the Amazon Fire Stick. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the setup that I have. In my setup, I have two Echo Dots and I also have two Fire Sticks. And I have these devices in different rooms. So therefore, I can control my SmartThings in 4 different rooms. So you don't need an Echo Dot necessarily to be able to control SmartThings. Now, if you haven't given permission to Amazon Alexa to be able to control your SmartThings, I provide a video to show you how to do that. I'll leave a link to that video right up here in the corner so that you can check that out. Once you have your SmartThings paired with your Amazon Alexa, then you can control it with any of these Amazon Alexa devices. In addition to the 4 Amazon Alexa input devices, we'll call them, I also have several SmartThings devices. I have the multi-purpose sensors. These are the sensors that typically go on the door to tell you whether the door is open or closed. But they call them multi-purpose sensors because they do much more. They can also be used to sense vibration, so you can use them on windows to determine whether or not someone is attempting to break the window or has broken the window. You can also use them as temperature sensors. So you can use your Fire Stick or your Echo Dots to ask Alexa what the temperature is in any given room where you have one of these multi-purpose sensors. So a couple important tips when using the Fire Stick to control SmartThings devices. You do not need to say Alexa before stating a command using the Fire Stick. For instance, if I want to turn on a light, I can simply say turn on a light. The only thing that is important to remember is that you need to know what you've called your devices. You have to be very specific about that. So if you called it living room light, you need to say living room light. The other important thing to note is that you don't need your Fire Stick connected device on. So I don't need to necessarily turn on my TV and the speakers in order to use the Fire Stick. I can use it simply by pressing the microphone button and saying turn on this or that. Okay, so now I want to show you how to use the Fire Stick in order to open my garage door. I use 2 devices to do that. I use a tilt sensor and I also use a momentary switch on the garage door so that I can control it as a smart device. If you haven't seen that video on how to set up, it's pretty easy. I'll leave a link up here in the corner so that you can check that out. So let's go ahead and use the Fire Stick to open the garage door. I'm going to call up my cameras, and by the way, if you haven't watched those videos on camera setup, I encourage you to do so. There's a 6-part series that shows how to set up an Amcrest NVR with cameras to use in conjunction with your smart devices. A couple things about the momentary switch that is mounted up on the garage door opener. You can see that slightly up here, the garage door opener itself. The momentary switch acts like a push button, just like the push button on the wall over here. So I'm going to ask Amazon Alexa or instruct Amazon Alexa to tell my SmartThings to open the garage door. To do that, I'm going to say turn garage door opener on. So that'll open the garage door, and then I'm going to repeat that same command, turn garage door opener on, to close the garage door. That's because I'm pushing the button just like you would push the button to open the garage door, pushing again to close the garage door. So let's give it a try. Turn garage door opener on. There you see it opening the garage door. And then as soon as it becomes open, I'll instruct it to turn garage door opener on again, which will close the garage door. Turn garage door opener on. Now, one thing you may have noticed, I do not have to say the word Alexa before giving instructions to SmartThings, but you do need to say Alexa if you're going to ask Alexa to, for instance, tell you what the weather is. But when you're using it to control SmartThings, you don't need to preempt the command with the word Alexa. Let's go ahead, and I want to bring up the Porch camera so that you can see me control the porch lights. Now while I open this up, let me explain that I have a GE in-wall smart switch right there at my front door, and I have a video where I show how I use that in a routine. I have a motion sensor up here in the porch, and whenever motion is sensed at the front door, a number of things happen. This desk lamp will flash, the alarm will make a chime to notify me that there's motion on the front porch, and the other thing is that these porch lights will come on. I have them turn on at 100%, and then I have them dim, so they have dimming capability as well. So let's go ahead and instruct the lights to be turned on using the Fire Stick. Turn front porch lights on. There you see the front porch lights are on. Let's increase them to 100%. Turn front porch lights to 100%. Turn front porch lights to 20%. Turn front porch lights off. So the other thing that I have here is my desk lamp. It's also on a smart switch. I have other lights throughout the house on smart switches as well, but let's go ahead and instruct the light to turn off using the Fire Stick. Turn desk lamp off. Turn desk lamp on. So as you can see, there's a number of things that you can use the Fire Stick for, and that's using it without the connected devices even on. So let's try another thing. Let's turn the audio on, and then we can use the Fire Stick to get audible feedback on my smart devices. Let's give it a try. Now when instructing SmartThings, it's not necessary to preempt your command with Alexa. So let's find out what the temperature is in my garage. What is the back door temperature?
The garage back door temperature is 38 degrees.
So it's a little chilly in the garage today. Alexa, what's the temperature in the kitchen?
The kitchen door temperature is 68 degrees.
Alexa, is my back garage door open?
Garage back door is closed.
So as you can see, there's a number of things that you can do with the Amazon Fire TV Stick. Not only can you do the things that I've shown you, but if you have something like a Nest thermostat, you can adjust the temperature of that thermostat right from the comfort of your family room. Also, if you have certain routines, say for instance you have a movie time routine, and in that routine you have smart devices set to dim the lights, to turn on the TV, to turn on your audio, you can start that routine simply by stating run movie time. So this little device will do what an Amazon Dot will do, and so that you can increase your ability to control your smart devices no matter what room you're in, as long as you have either a Fire Stick or an Amazon Dot. I trust you found this information helpful today. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to take the opportunity to do so. And when you subscribe, if you'd like to receive notification anytime I post new content on the channel, make sure you click on that notification bell. That will ensure that you're notified that new content is available. Hey, appreciate you watching today. We'll see you next time.